They're approaching the starting gate. And they're off. On a break at the start, that's French Tune. Taking the early lead in the middle of the track is Laser Rambo. Also on a break, the 1, Billy Bob Cricket. As they go into the first turn, that's Laser Rambo with the lead. Litvak challenges on the outside. In third is Yankee Action. And it's Scottish Crown fourth. They turn for home and reach the quarter in 29 and 3. Leading them past the stands for the first time is Laser Rambo. Litvak is second. Gap of a couple to Yankee Action. Then Scottish Crown and Volcano. And catching up after breaks at the start, sixth is number 1, Billy Bob Cricket. And seventh is the 7th, French Tune. They head for the half. And it's still Laser Rambo on the lead. Litvak is second, but making a move. Third on the outside is Yankee Action. Now taking over the lead down the back stretch is the 6, Litvak. Challenging on the outside is Yankee Action. Dropping back to third along the rail, it's Laser's Rambo. And it's a 3-horse race. Litvak holds the lead, but the challenge is to come from Yankee Action as Laser's Rambo falls back. They turn for home, and they've just got the lane to go. It's still Litvak in front, but Yankee Action moving fast on the outside. The favorite, Litvak, tries to hold off Yankee Action. They come to the wire, Litvak on the inside, Yankee Action on the outside. And there they are, Laser's Rambo third. Junior will do the drive.
They're approaching the start. Bear off, moving out for the lead, and in the middle of the field, that's pulled the 10th Thor down along the inside, just a champ. Out of the clubhouse, turn in into the backstretch. It's pulled the 10th Thor out in front with a 2.5 length lead. Just a champ in second place. SF Rambo is third, and then it's Cindy Stick fourth. Lipthick is sixth. Moving on through the backstretch, out in front of the field with a 2-length lead now. It's pulled the 10th Thor. Just a champ in second place. SF Rambo is third. Cindy Stick is fourth. Then it's Litvak followed by Culminator. They're by the quarter in 31 and 1. Moving into the straightaway, out in front of the field with a 1.5 length lead. Pull the 10th Thor. Moving up on the outside, SF Rambo. Approaching the clubhouse turn with a 1-length lead. Pull the 10th Thor on the outside. SF Rambo is now second and moving up to challenge. Just a champ is third, Litvak fourth, and then it's Cindy Stick fifth. Culminator is sixth. They reach the half in 1:02. Out of the turn and into the backstretch. Once again, pull the 10th Thor with a 1-length lead. On the outside, SF Rambo is second. Just a champ is third. Litvak is fourth, and then it's Cindy Stick fifth. Approaching the far turn, leading the way by a 1.5 lengths and now by 2. Pulled the 10th Thor, rushing up on the outside. Litvak is second and now challenging for the lead. Just a champ is third, moving up with a burst of speed on the outside. That's Cindy Stick. They pass the 3/4 mark, 1:32 and 1. Out of the far turn and into the stretch, Litvak on top with a 2.5 length lead. They're in the stretch, and here they come. Out in front by 2.5 lengths. Litvak along the inside. Pulled the 10th Thor, still moving up on the outside. Just a champ with Cindy Stick.
Sixth race trotters in line and in position behind the gate. There they go. They're off and trotting. Mr. Lark's Model with an early call from the extreme outside. Oh, and the house moves fastest of all. It's on the house. Up on the outside to grab the early command. Mr. Lark's Model away early in second. Litvack away from the starting gate, then in third. Solid Speed is next in line in four. Rump away Major got away early in five. Back to six. Play Lady Play. Seven the inside. Raz Action. And Winning Chant is the early trailers. They wheel now to that first turn. Trotters head for the opening quarter. On the house, and Terry Morgan shows the way, but three at the quarter in 29 and 1. Mr. Lark's Model right there on the inside in second. 2.5, 3 further back to Litvack in third. Racing in four on the inside, that's Solid Speed. Romp away Major to the inside, then in five. Sixth on the outside, Parkdown, that's Winning Chant. Seven on the inside, Play Lady Play, and back to the trailers. They wheel into the clubhouse turn. Oh, that's Raz Action. These trotters now head for the halfway point. Your leader on the engine with the lead. It's on the house. Front field has the lead and has it by about a length and a half. Halfway home in 59 and 3. And down the backside, they motor. Litvack up on the outside now closes in second. Third on the inside, Mr. Lark's Model. Solid Speed's on the outside in four. Litvack on the outside sticks a nose and neck a length in front quickly. Solid Speed shows trot on the outside, then in second. On the house, weary-legged now in third. Mr. Lark's Model races in four. Fifth on the outside, Romp away Major. Back to sixth on the outside, Winning Champ. Play Lady plays along in seven. And Ras Action is at the back trailing. 3/4 in 130 flat as they wheel now through that final turn. Y'all leader, it's Litvack by one. A long shot. Solid Speed at 30-1 looms large. Then in second. Oh, Mr. Lark's Model is right there in third. Trotters hit the top of the lane, less than an eighth to come. It's Litvack by a length and a half. Here comes Solid Speed on the outside now in second. Mr. Lark's Model in third as they drive for the payoff. It's Litvack who's staying game in the lane to win it. Solid Speed in second. Mr. Lark's Model in third. Litvack at the wire. 2:01. Time for the mile. Returning to the Raceway Park Winner's Circle with a new lifetime best. It's number 6. This is Litvack. 4-year-old son of Carry the Message out of the Mare Soprano Hill by Aladdin Hill. With Charlie Shaner, Brian Clark, Petersburg in Tecumseh, Michigan. Charles Shaner's the trainer, Mike Wolf, the driver. Litvack scores for the second time this year. A win just 8 days ago at Northville, now at Raceway Park. 2 in a row and a new lifetime best this evening for Litvack. Fifth race trotters all behind the gate. There they go. They're off and trotting. It's the Rogue who sets sail for the front end. From the inside, Solid Speed leaves alertly in second. Chikuta up on the outside, away early in third. Chasterie moves up on the outside in four. Litvack got away early in five. Sixth then in the inside, Mr. Lark's Model. Racing in seven, Justin David, and back to the trailer, Regine Mischief. As they wheel now to that first turn, these trotters head for the opening quarter. On the engine, it's the Rogue who shows the way, has the lead, and has it by one. As they charge toward and past the opening quarter, they trip the beam at the quarter, 29 seconds flat. On the inside, racing in second, that's Chikuta. Following third on the pylons, that's Solid Speed. Fourth on the inside, Chasterie. Litvack begins to move on the outside, first over fifth on the rim. Mr. Lark's Model follows that live cover on the outside in six. Justin David is in seven. And back to the trailer, Regine Mischief as they wheel into the club turn. Well, these trotters now head for the halfway point. It's the Rogue on the engine with the lead with it by one. Chikuta there in second. Litvack on the outside continues to move steadily forward on the outside. First over third on the rim, 101 halfway home and down the backside they motor. Fourth on the inside, that's Solid Speed. Fifth up on the outside, Mr. Lark's Model. Racing in sixth on the inside, that's Chasterie. And back to Justin David in the trailer, Regine Mischief. It's the Rogue on the inside and Litvack on the outside and neck away in second. That's Chikuta racing alone in third. Solid Speed tries to get out in fourth. Racing in five on the outside, Mr. Lark's Model as they pass the 3/4 mile station. 3/4 went 131 as they wheel through that final turn. It continues to be Litvak, the one to catch. Racing then in second, it's the Rogue. Third on the outside, Chakota. Fourth up on the outside. Here comes Solid Speed, less than an eighth to come, and they're headed home. It's Litvak who now has the lead and has it by about a half. Solid Speed is driving on the outside. It's Litvak and Solid Speed as they drive for the wire. Litvak staying game in the lane to win it. There they are. Into a 1 and 4/5. Eighth race trotters in behind the gate. That's JD's Action and Charlie Brown, the trailer. There they go. They're off and trotting. Cindy Stick from the inside, Magic Trip from the middle, and Litvak all charged out after the early command. Chestery is in between them. Trotting away early, then in 4. JD's Action, the trailing spot, got away early in 5. Rollaway Turk, 6th on the inside. Keno Power caught on the outside in 7. Solid Speed in 8. Mr. Lark's Model takes the back seat early on and trails. As they wheel now to that first turn, the trotters head for the opening quarter. Magic Trip grabs command of the field for Mike Laudenslager. As they charge past the opening quarter, they trip the beam at the quarter. The timer inoperative this mile. Up on the outside, now Litvak challenges for and gets command of the field. Well, that's Litvak, your new leader by a length and a half. Magic Trip there in second. Well, that's Keno Power, who moves early and fast on the outside. First over, second on the rim, and charging now on the outside. Cindy Stick, 4th on the inside, 5th on the outside. JD's Action. Racing in 6, Chestery as they wheel into the club turn, head for the halfway point. That's Rollaway Turk in 7, Solid Speed in 8, Mr. Lark's Model at the back, halfway home. Down the backside, they motor. It's Litvak, who's got a half length to the good. That's Keno Power on the outside, a neck away, then in second. Racing alone, 3rd on the outside, Cindy Stick. 4th on the inside, Magic Trip. Chestery races then in 5, 6th on the outside, Rollaway Turk. Racing in 7, Solid Speed, Mr. Lark's Model, and then back to the trailer, JD's Action. It's Keno Power up on the outside, who's got a length in front. Litvak tries to fight back then in second. They passed the 3/4. They've gone there at the 3/4 mile station. A quick tempo. It's Keno Power, the one to catch by 2. Litvak is there in second. Up on the outside now, moving a bit closer in 3rd. That's Cindy Stick. Rollaway Turk is in 4. Less than an 8th to come, and they're headed home. It's Keno Power. Litvak digs in on the outside, is coming back. It's Keno Power and Litvak on the outside. These two slug it out to the wire. Keno Power doing everything to hold on. Litvak, Keno Power at the wire in front. There they are. Fifth race trotters are all in line and in position behind the gate. They're set to go. The inside, Sorely Yours makes a break early on. They're off. And trotting Mighty Cheers out after the early commit. Hills Hit Kicker from the extreme outside chases that early leader. It's Hills Hit Kicker who gets away with the early commit. Mighty Cheers away early in second. Well, that's Hobgoblin who gets away in 3rd. Litvak got away early in 4. Ass Action in 5. Up on the outside, Rocky is in 6. My Money's in My Locker races in 7. And back to the early trailer. Sorely Yours made a break behind the gate. These trotters charged toward and past the opening quarter. On the lead, with the lead and with it by a length and a half. That's Hills Hit Kicker. Back to second on the inside. That's Mighty Cheers. Following 3rd and on the move on the outside. That's Rocky. 4th on the inside. That's Hobgoblin. Litvak to the outside now in 5. Back to 6th on the inside. Raz Action. 7 on the inside. My Money's in My Locker, and back to the trailer. That's Sorely Yours. They wheel into the club turn. They head now for the halfway point. It's Hills Hit Kicker who shows the way, has the lead, and has it by 2 as they pass the half-mile station. On the inside, Mighty Cheers is there in second. Rocky flattens out, 3rd on the outside. 3 wide now. That's Litvak who chases the leader in 4. Hobgoblin up the inside is in 5. Raz Action's in 6. My Money's in My Locker is in 7. And back to the trailer, that's Sorely Yours. The Trotters head for the 3/4 mile station. It continues to be Hill's Hit Kicker, the one to catch. Litbach on the outside in second. Well, that's Mighty Cheers in third, with Hobgoblin on the outside in fourth. The Trotters wheel to that final turn. It's Hill's Hit Kicker, still the one to catch. Litbach on the outside now, about a neck away in second. They cut the corner. They turn for home. Less than an eighth to come. It's Litbach on the outside now, quickly by one. Hill's Hit Kicker races in second as they drive for the payoff. Third is Mighty Cheers. Fourth, Hobgoblin. Here comes Raz Action on the outside. It's Litbach by a length and a half as they drive for the wire. Litbach's in front. It'll be tight for place, and there they are. Four, time for the mile.
They're all behind the gate, and here they come. They're going out for the lead. That's Hoosier Rosette on the outside. Old Challenger along the rail second. As they move around the turn, going to the backstretch, Leitbach is their third. Moving to the backstretch, Rompaway Orchid is their fourth. Rompaway Major trotting fifth. Meadow Branch John is their sixth. Off-stride prorated and trailing the field Ingomar Oprah as they move to the first quarter. At the first quarter in 30 3/5 seconds, Hoosier Rosette has that lead as they move around the turn. Old Challenger is their second. Leitbach is trotting third as they come to the top of the stretch. Rompaway Orchid is their fourth. Coming to the halfway mark, Hoosier Rosette showing the way. Up on the outside, Leitbach is now second. Old Challenger third. Rompaway Orchid is their fourth. Rompaway Major fifth. Meadow Branch John sixth. Ingomar Oprah seventh. And trailing the field prorated at the half in 1:02. Hoosier Rosette with that lead. Leitbach on the outside is their second. Old Challenger third. Rompaway Orchid fourth on the outside. Rompaway Major is their fifth. Meadow Branch John is sixth. Ingomar Oprah trails the field as they go to the 3/4. Hoosier Rosette has the lead at the 3/4, 1:32 3. Leitbach on the outside second. Old Challenger is third. Rompaway Orchid is fourth. Meadow Branch John fifth as they come out of the turn into the stretch for the payoff. That's Hoosier Rosette showing the way. Through the stretch, Leitbach is second, Old Challenger third, and Rompaway Orchid on the outside. Leitbach moving up on the outside. Here they are.
Post time, Supreme Hope, Litvak, and Blazer Express. Lovely Loot with Red Hot Philly Pepper, Mary's Traxar, and Ben's the Light on the outside. Post time, race 10. Tenth race, Trotters swing into the stretch. This field now in motion. Here they come. They're off and trotting, leaving alertly in the center goes Lovely Loot. At the inside second goes Litvak. Red Hot Philly Pepper leaves alertly from third. Along the inside, Supreme Hope got away in fourth. Blazer Express is the fifth one into the turn. Trotting sixth is Mary's Trackstar in the early trailer. Seven, Ben's the Light. Up front early, loose in the lead. Lovely Loot charging up. Red Hot Philly Pepper to go the lead. It's Red Hot Philly Pepper who now leads by a length. Trotting second, Lovely Loot. Back to third for Litvak. They trot by the opening station, 29 3/5, and it's Red Hot Philly Pepper who fronts the field. A bang up second, Lovely Loot. Racing third, Litvak. Inside from fourth, Supreme Hope. There goes Mary's Trackstar. Underway in fifth, and right behind, Ben's the Light from sixth. The trailer at the inside, Blazer Express seventh, on their way to the halfway point. They're all chasing Red Hot Philly Pepper. Lovely Loot second. First up on an advance in third. Here comes Mary's Track Star as they trot by the half-mile station. Red Hot Philly Pepper, a minute and 2/5. Racing second at the inside. Lovely Loot. Mary's Track Star first up from 3. Racing fourth along the pylons. That's Litvak. Second over 5. Ben's Delight, Supreme Hope 6th, and winding up 7th is Blazer Express, who's headed to the outside. Trotting to 3/4. Red Hot Philly Pepper, the boss up front. Lovely Loot right there second. Mary's Track Star under heavy urging on the outside third. Litvak's at the pylons fourth. Ben's Delight winds up 5th. 3/4 time for Red Hot Philly Pepper, 1:30 and 4. Lovely Loot still there second. Racing third but not gaining any ground is Mary's Track Star. Litvak fourth. Ben's Delight yet to hit her best stride in 5th. Racing 6, Supreme Hope in the bottom turn, but they got to catch Red Hot Philly Pepper. She's been the leader since the outset. She brings it into the stretch with a length to the good. Racing second on the outside, Lovely Loot. Litvak looks up the inside, but it's Red Hot Philly Pepper. She's going to win it by 2 in 2:01 and 3. This field now in motion, and here they come. They're off and trotting center of the racetrack. Dr. David leaves alertly. Razor Reese at the inside second. Litvak got away third. From the outside of the racetrack, rushing up and fourth is Damien DeVille. Into the first turn, 5th comes trotting along Hills Night Games. Racing 6th is Arnie's Orphan in the trailer, and 7th is Great Speed towards the opening station, up and driving on the outside, looking for the front, but now off stride goes Damien DeVille. Damien DeVille's gone on a bust going towards the quarter. Out in front with a 1-length lead as they trot by the quarter, that's Dr. David. He was there. 30 and 3. Taken out of harm's way on the outside was Damien DeVille. Third now along the inside. Second is Razor Reese. Back to third for Litvak. Trotting up and driving on the outside. Fourth on the outside is Arnie's Orphan. Along the pylons 5th is Hills Night Games. Trotting 6th and headed to the outside is Great Speed, and after the break, still off stride, Damien DeVille. As they trot over to the halfway point, Dr. David in front. Second one on the outside, Litvak comes to call. Halfway's home, 102 and 4/5 into the club turn. Dr. David fronts the field. Second one in driving is Litvak. Right there, a bang up third, looking for racing room early's Razor Reese. On the outside, 4th, but now losing his cover is Arnie's Orphan. Behind that one in 5th, there goes Great Speed, and tipped out 6th is Hills Night Games. Trotting to 3/4, we've got a new leader. It's Litvak. Here comes Arnie's Orphan to call on the outside second. Great Speed's picked up third, the outside 4th for Hills Night Games. 3/4 was 1:33 and 2/5 on the bottom turn they go. Still there is Litvak. Outside and driving second is Arnie's Orphan. Here comes Hills Night Games on the outside third. Racing 4th on the bottom turn. Great Speed off the turn into the stretch. Litvak still the leader. Second one on the outside and still coming is Arnie's Orphan. Fired down the center of the racetrack. Hills Night Games is on fire, but Litvak still there by a length. Last lunge from Hills Night Games. Litvak wins it by a length. 2:04 and 2.
And they're off. Genuine Class from post 7. Hear this message on the inside with Secret's Potential as they drive into the first turn. Hear this message closest to the pylons. Comes away with the lead. Secret's Potential racing in second. Genuine Class driving up, now racing in third. Meadow Range Star is away nicely in 4. 2 lengths further back to GS Key in 5. Another 2 to Miss Maria racing in 6. Length back to Awesome View in 7. And Our Lady Rose is the gapping trailer moving down the backside, approaching the opening quarter. Up top is Hear This Message, leading it by 2. Secret's Potential right there in second. Genuine Class is 2 more back in third. Another 2 to Meadow Range Star racing in 4. 2 more to GS Key in 5. Another 2 to Miss Maria racing in 6. The opening quarter in 32 seconds flat. Rounding the paddock turn for the first time, it's Hear This Message up top leading the way. Secret's Potential racing in second. Genuine Class a length back in third. Meadow Range Star along the cones racing in 4. 2 more back on the inside. It's GS Key and 5. Moving up on the outside comes Miss Maria from 6. Following that cover comes Awesome View and the gapped out trailer Our Lady Rose, the half in 104 and 1/5 seconds. 32 and 1 in the second panel for Hear This Message as he rounds the clubhouse turn towards the back stretch. Secret's Potential right there in second, and Meadow Range Star is marching up. Meadow Range Star third and moving up towards the front. Genuine Class along the cones in 4, racing 5th. That's Miss Maria. Gap of 2 more, and under the whip is Awesome View, and the back marker here is Our Lady Rose. Moving down the back stretch, approaching 3/4, Hear This Message, leading it by 2. Secret's Potential trying to keep tabs of the leader in second. Genuine Class 2 more back in third. 3/4 and 135 flat, a quickening 30 and 4 tempo in the third panel. Hear This Message is opened up by 3. Secret's Potential is trying to stay with the leader. 3 more back to Genuine Class racing in third. They bend off the turn and straighten away for home, and Hear This Message is opening up. Secret's Potential is not making up ground in second. They're in deep stretch, and Hear This Message, a wrapped up winner in the second. Secret's Potential second, Genuine Class third, and 204 and 4. And they're off. Meadow Range Star off stride. Jet Banker on the outside with Pine Street, and Hear This Message as they roll into the first turn. Hear This Message from post 3 on a short lead on the inside. That's Classic Comer rolling up on the outside, and now off stride is Jet Banker. Pine Street is racing in third. Fourth on the inside is Ornery Odd. Back to fifth is Mr. Perfection. 2 lengths further back to Single Photo racing in 6. Off stride in 7 is Jet Banker, and even farther back to Meadow Range Star. Approaching the opening quarter, up top is Hear This Message, the leader by a length and a half over Classic Comer second. Pine Street is racing in third. Ornery Odd is in 4. Racing in 5th is Mr. Perfection. 2 lengths further back to Single Photo in 6. The opening quarter in 31 seconds flat. They round the paddock turn for the first time and Hear This Message, the leader by 2. Classic Comer trying to keep tabs on the leader in second. Length back in third is Pine Street. 2 lengths further back to Ornery Odd racing in 4th, and 5th that's Mr. Perfection. Length back 6 to Single Photo, and the 2 back trailers are Meadow Range Star and Jet Banker. They cross under the wire the first time. Greg Bateson and Hear This Message to leader, the half in 102 and 3/5 seconds. 31 and 3 in the second panel for Hear This Message, the leader by 2. Classic Comer is racing in second with Pine Street in third. 2 lengths back and under the whip is Ornery Odd in 4th. 5th to the inside, that's Mr. Perfection. Underway from 6 comes Single Photo. Single Photo now 5th on the outside. Approaching 3/4, Hear This Message on the inside, but wheeled up from second comes Classic Comer. Now a tighter third is Pine Street. 2 lengths further back to Ornery Odd, who's racing in 4th. 3/4 and 133 and 3. Rounding the paddock turn for the final time. Hear This Message trying to go coast to coast. Classic Comer now a tighter second. On the inside, that's Pine Street, who needs racing room. 4 lengths further back to Single Photo racing in 4th. They bend off the turn and straighten away for home, and Hear This Message now 2 lengths in front. Pine Street up the inside trying to come on. Classic Comer down the center, but nobody will Hear This Message. Hear This Message will come to the line 2 lengths in front. Pine Street second, Classic Comer third, and 203 and 4. And they're off for Hear This Message off stride. Rio Bravo from the outside with Nobody Star as they wheel into the first turn. Rio Bravo comes away with the lead. Racing in second is Nobody Star. Length back in third, that's Ornery Odd. Racing in 4th is Miss Maria. In 5th, it's Shania Flame. Racing in 6th on the inside is Hear This Message. Outer tier 7 for Senior Begonia. And the back marker is Grease Lightning. They're midway down the backside, approaching the opening quarter. Rio Bravo in front by 3. Nobody Star racing in second. 2 lengths further back to Ornery Odd in third. Rushing up on the outside, now 4th is Senior Begonia. 5th on the inside is Miss Maria. 6th in the outer tier is Hear This Message. 7 on the inside, Shania Flame, and the back marker Grease Lightning. The opening quarter in 31 and 4/5 seconds. They were on the paddock turn for the first time. Rio Bravo leading it by 2. Nobody Star is racing in second. 3rd on the outside is Senior Begonia. Along the inside, racing in 4th is Ornery Odd. Outer flow 5th. That's Hear This Message. 6th on the inside is Miss Maria. In 7 is Grease Lightning. And the back trailer is Shania Flame. They cross under the wire for the first time. Rio Bravo, the race leader, the half in 1:03 3/5 seconds. They round the clubhouse turn towards the back stretch. It's Rio Bravo, 2 lengths in front. Nobody Star is racing in second. Third on the outside is Senior Begonia. Fourth on the inside is Ornery Odd. Tipped out 3 wide comes Hear This Message from 5th. 6th and following that move is Grease Lightning. 7 on the inside is Miss Maria, and the back marker Shania Flame. They're approaching 3/4, and Rio Bravo is 2.5 lengths in front, but 3 wide on the outside comes Hear This Message, and Hear This Message is quickly up to look the leader in the eye. 3/4 and 135 flat. They're routing the paddock turn for the final time, and Hear This Message recovered from the earlier break, and Hear This Message is 1 length in front. Rio Bravo is back to second. Between trotters third is Senior Begonia. Heads are turned for home, and Hear This Message now 2 lengths in front. Under the whip on the inside, Rio Bravo is trying to come back, but Hear This Message will remain perfect in the Northville Down 2002 fall meeting. Hear This Message 4 lengths in front. Rio Bravo second, Grease Lightning third, and 2:06 and 4. And they're off stride, the 2 Iron J. Driving out to the top is Brits on the Go, touched by a breeze on the inside as they wheel into the first turn. Crossing over and clearing the lead is Brits on the Go. Racing in second, touched by a breeze. 3 lengths further back to Supreme Hope, trotting in third. 3 lengths further back to Win Rider in fourth. Racing in fifth is Hear This Message. Away in sixth is BJ's Cash Flow. Inside 7 for Iron J, and the back marker Sorcerer's Champ. They drive down the backside, approaching the opening quarter. A well-strung out field led by Brits on the Go. The opening quarter in 30 and 1/5 seconds. Rounding the paddock turn for the first time, Brits on the Go, the leader by 2, touched by a breeze in second. Length back in third to Supreme Hope. 2 lengths further back to Win Rider from fourth, and moving up first up now is Supreme Hope. Supreme Hope now second and moving up to challenge for the front. They bend off the turn in front of the stands the first time. Up top is Brits on the Go. Second on the outside, Supreme Hope along the cones in third is touched by a breeze. Fourth on the outside is Hear This Message. Inside 5 for Win Rider. Outer flow 6 is Iron J. And 7 is BJ's Cash Flow. The back marker Sorcerer's Champ. The half was passed in 1:02 and 3. Rounding the clubhouse turn towards the back stretch, Brits on the Go, the race leader. Turning up the pressure on the outside is Supreme Hope. Along the inside third is touched by a breeze. Second over and fourth is Hear This Message. Inside 5, Win Rider. Outer flow 6 is Iron J. Racing in 7, BJ's Cash Flow. The trailer Sorcerer's Champ. They're approaching 3/4, and the outside is Supreme Hope. Supreme Hope now ahead in front. Brits on the Go needs to battle back, and rushing up on the outside is Hear This Message. And Hear This Message in a perfect spot, just 1.5 lengths away from the front. 3/4 and 1:33 and 4. They're rounding the paddock turn for the final time. Supreme Hope has made the front, but Hear This Message is moving up. They're in the lane now. Supreme Hope from between trotters. On the outside is Hear This Message. Moving in the passing lane is touched by a breeze. Mid-stretch, Supreme Hope all out. Hear This Message on the outside. Loud and clear, it's Hear This Message in 2:05 and 1. Off stride, leaving the 1, Jenny Star. To the front is Hear This Message. Along the inside is Silent Angel with Go Go Amigo as they wheel into the first turn. Along the inside is Silent Angel, but rushing up to take the lead is Hear This Message. Hear This Message now 1 length in front. Silent Angel racing in second. 2 lengths back to Go Go Amigo in third. Racing in fourth is Redwood Rova. In fifth is Top Diamond, followed by Flatbush Hero in sixth. Racing in 7 is Port Patty, and far back to the trailer Jenny Star. They're at the opening quarter in 31 and 1. Rounding the paddock turn for the first time, Hear This Message, leading it by 2 with Silent Angel in second. Gap of 3 more back to Go Go Amigo in third. Fourth on the inside is Redwood Rova. Edged out from fifth is Top Diamond. Following in 6, Flatbush Hero. In 7 is Port Patty and Jenny Star, the race trailer. They bend off the turn in front of the stands for the first time. Hear This Message up front. The lead is 2. Silent Angel is tracking tracking in second. Now rushing up into third is Redwood Rova. Following cover in fourth is Top Diamond. Fifth in the cones, Go Amigo. Outer flow in sixth is Flatbush Hero, followed by Port Patty and Jenny Star. The half was reached in 1:04 flat. Rounding the clubhouse turn towards the back stretch. Hear this message leading the way, but now a closer second is Redwood Rova. Third on the inside is Silent Angel. Second over in fourth is Top Diamond. In fifth is Go Amigo. Outer flow six for Flatbush Hero. Port Patty and Jenny Star, the two trailers. They're approaching three quarters. They're on even terms. Redwood Rova on the outside. On the inside is Hear This Message. Third in the cones is Silent Angel. Right there in fourth is Top Diamond. 3/4 and 135 flat. They're rounding the paddock turn for the final time. Hear This Message still leading it. On the outside is Redwood Rova. Now tipping out 3 wide is Top Diamond. Along the inside is Silent Angel. Heads are turned for home, and Hear This Message trying to go all the way in here. Off stride on the inside is Silent Angel. Still driving on the outside is Redwood Rova, but Hear This Message just too good. Hear This Message in front. Redwood Rova second, and look like Go Amigo third and 2:05 flat. And they're off. PV Butch on the outside, along the inside, Busy Woman along with GS Denna. And Busy Woman now scoots through to take the lead. Janet Lou in trailing position after a slow start as they round the turn towards the backstretch. Busy Woman leading the way. Racing in second is GS Denna. Now marching up on the outside is Bonken's Red Baron, and off stride is GS Denna in the pocket. Left with the lead is Busy Woman. Now rolling up to be second is Bonken's Red Baron. Third on the inside is SF Premium. Back in fourth is PV Butch. In fifth, Arbor Get Go. Sixth on the inside is Hear This Message. Back on stride is GS Denna. And far behind is Janet Lou. The opening panel in 29 and 4/5 seconds. Around the paddock turn for the first time. Busy Woman leading the way, and rushing up on the outside is SF Premium. SF Premium now second and moving up to challenge for the front. Third on the inside is Bonken's Red Baron. Fourth on the inside is PV Butch. Outer flow in fifth is Arbor Get Go, followed by Hear This Message in sixth. GS Denna seventh, and Janet Lou the trailer. Half in 1:01 and 1/5 seconds. The new leader is SF Premium. Rounding the clubhouse turn towards the back stretch. SF Premium leading it by 2. Busy Woman back to second. Now driving up on the outside third is Arbor Get Go. Fourth on the inside is Bonken's Red Baron. Fifth in the outer flow, Hear This Message. Inside in sixth is PV Butch, and the outside is GS Denna. Janet Lou has been trailing throughout. Approaching 3/4 up top, SF Premium, the lead is 2. Now second on the outside is Hear This Message. Third on the inside is Busy Woman. 3/4 and 132 flat. They're rounding the paddock turn for the final time. SF Premium joined and now passed by Hear This Message. And Hear This Message on the outside is taking the lead. They're in the lane, and here they come. Hear This Message on the outside. Along the inside, SF Premium trying to battle back. The message is loud and clear. Hear This Message is opening up. Hear This Message will win it by 2. Tight for second on the inside. It was SF Premium second over PV Butch in 2:03 and 2.
They're approaching the start. They're off. Moving out for the lead. That's 8-second ride. Time for class in second place, and moving in along the rail. Rompaway Quality is third. Moving around the upper turn, now out in front, opening up a 1.5 length lead. 8-second ride. In second place, time for class moving up down the outside. Rompaway Quality is third. Phoenix Angel fourth. They're round the corner in 29 and 3. Moving on past the sand on the outside now, gaining a 1-length lead. Rompaway Quality in second place. 8-second ride. Time for class is third. Phoenix Angel is fourth. Rover's Ready to Rumble is fifth. SF Premium is sixth along the inside. Hear This Message is seventh. And the last horse is Flatbush Hero. They reached the half in 58 and 4. Out of the turn and into the backstretch, on top with a 2-length lead now. Rompaway Quality in second place, 8th-second ride. Along the rail, time for class third, moving up on the outside. Phoenix Angel is fourth, slipping in along the rail. Let's hear this message now, fifth. Moving into the far turn, out in front with a 2-length lead. Rompaway Quality along the rail. 8th-second ride in second place, and on the outside, Phoenix Angel is third. Rushing up through wide on the outside now, here comes SF Premium. Out of the far turn and into the stretch. Still moving up on the outside, Phoenix Angel, SF Premium down along the inside. Rompaway Quality on through the stretch. On the outside, it's SF Premium showing a slight lead and coming on with a rush. Hear this message. They're approaching the start. Down Rob. Moving out for the lead, that's Sideman. Rushing up down the outside, King Kate, along with Proud to Be Together. Moving around the upper turn, King Kate on the outside now has the lead. Moving up once again on the outside, Proud to Be Together is now second, and down along the inside, Sideman is now third. Classic Commotion is fourth. On a break, that's Sideman. They're by the quarter in 29. Moving on past the stand, out in front of the field with the 1-length lead. King Kate in second place, Proud to Be Together. Along the inside, Classic Commotion is third. Moving up on the outside, SF Prolific is fourth, and then it's Heimway fifth. Here this message is sixth, Mr. Casino Man is seventh, Italian Crown is eighth, Sideman is ninth. Out of the clubhouse, turn in into the backstretch. King Kate on top with a 1.5-length lead. Proud to Be Together is second along the rail. Classic Commotion is third, moving up once again on the outside. SF Prolific. They pass the half in 59-1. Midway through the backstretch, it's still King Kate now with a 2-length lead. Proud to Be Together is second, and on the outside, SF Prolific is third. Down along the rail, Classic Commotion is fourth. Moving around the far turn, King Kate showing the way by 2 1/2 lengths. Proud to Be Together along the rail is second, rushing up now on the outside. Mr. Casino Man is third. Out of the far turn and into the stretch, King Kate still on top with a 2-length lead. In second place, that's Mr. Casino Man. Moving through the stretch, King Kate, Mr. Casino Man moving up the challenge, closing with the burst on the outside. Hear this message, throw them across the track.
Third race, a field of 7 trotters are turning and heading for the starting gate. trotting. Italian Crown on the inside, and Barn 7 from the middle like a rocket out early. Barn 7 up on the outside, and nose and neck a length and a half in front. Italian Crown away early in second. Hear this message, away early in third. JB Sassy Lady is then in 4. 5 Skateboard Marty, Baron Saber's in 6, and Kindly Call First made a break early, and now trails the field as they settle in. They drive for the opening quarter. Barn 7 is your leader. Italian Crown on the inside right there in second. Quarter time is 29-1. Barn 7's on the inside. Italian Crown rushes up on the outside now to challenge. That's Henry Wilson and Italian Crown, a nose and neck a length in front. Barn 7 and Bobby yields to the pocket in second. 2 to hear this message in third. 4 on the inside, that's JB Sassy Lady. 5 down on the inside is Skateboard Marty. Racing in 6, Baron Sabra off stride once again is Kindly Call First. Halftime in 59-1, 30 seconds. That split down the backside they go. That's Italian Crown, a solid length and a half to the good. On the inside there in second, it's Barn 7. Hear this message. Puts his best foot forward now up on the outside and drives after that leader. Let's hear this message on the outside. She now has about a neck to go to catch the leader. Now pokes the nose in front. Hear this message on the outside. A nose and neck a half length in front. That's Italian Crown, who tries to fight on the inside in second. JB Sassy Lady is there in third. 3/4-1, 28-4. Hear this message. Now has the lead and has it by 2. Italian Crown there in second. JB Sassy Lady along with Skateboard Marty. They drive for the payoff. It's Hear This Message. 2.5 lengths clear. On the inside, Italian Crown, JB Sassy Lady and Skateboard Marty, third and fourth. They drive for the wire. Hear This Message. Going to win this one by 2.5. Italian Crown is there for second. JB Sassy Lady is third in 1:58-2. Heading toward the winner's circle, number 2, Hear This Message, is a 4-year-old daughter of Carry the Message. Out of Bella of the Baltics by Baltic Speed, owned by Richard Davis and Leo Brian Clark of Blissfield and Edward, Ohio. Brian Clark, the trainer. Greg Bateson, the driver. 6th season's victory. 1:58-2. That's a new lifetime best for Hear This Message. Results official.
Bring out your fourth.
Fourth race, 8 trotters in behind the gate, set to go. They're off, and trotting, High Demand shoots out early with Seasoned Pine after the early lead. From the inside, Sardis drives away well then in third. 4 on the inside is Jagger. Racing away early in 5, Emax. 6 on the inside as they wheel now through that turn, beats Satin Dolly. Racing alone then in 7 on the inside is Red Buttons, and back to the early trailer. As they wheel through that turn, it's Hear This Message. Trotters settle in. They drive for the opening quarter-mile station, and Seasoned Pine is off stride. Seasoned Pine makes a break as they go the quarter in 29 seconds flat. With the lead, High Demand now fronts the field. Emax on the move on the outside is now in second and coming on. Racing third, be Satin Dolly. In 4 then on the inside is Sardis. Racing in 5, angled to the outside is Jagger. Seasoned Pine back in the action, but is way back to 6th. 7th now on the inside as they wheel toward the halfway point. Your leader Emax fronts them a length and a half as they drive toward and past the halfway point. Trotters are halfway there in a minute, 4/5, and down the backside of the motor. Your leader Emax a length and a half clear as they drive down the backside, second and final time. Ida Man is racing there in second. Third then up on the outside, here comes Jagger. Racing in 4 on the inside, be Satin Dolly. 5 up on the outside is Red Button. 6th in the action, that's Seasoned Pine. Racing in 7, adds here this message, and back to the trailer, it's Sardis as they drive now toward the 3/4 mile station. Trotters drive toward and past the 3/4 mile mark. They're at the 3/4 in 1:30 and 4. They wheel now through that final turn. With the lead, with it still by now 3 lengths, it's Emax. As they cut the corner, they turn for home. Ida Man is there in second. Rolling on the outside, here this message, angles up and gets a bit closer as they drive for the payoff. It's Emax, the one to catch. Here this message coming at him and coming on the outside. Red Buttons in between them as they drive for the wire. It's Emax, and on the outside, here this message is going to win it all. Here this message in front. There they are. 2:02 and 4. Time for the mile. The winner's circle, number 8, here this message. 7-year-old daughter of Kira, the message. Audible of the Baltics by Baltic Speed is owned by Richard Davis and Brian Clark. Brian Clark, the trainer. Mark Edworth, the driver. Third season's victory here, this message. Trots the mile tonight in 2:02 and 4/5.